Hey there, curious souls, ever wondered what lies beyond the flashy K-pop tunes and mouth-watering Korean barbecue? Well, get ready to have your mind blown because today, we're diving deep into the heart of South Korea to uncover 10 mind-blowing facts that will leave you absolutely speechless. But hey, why should you stick around till the end? Trust me, folks, South Korea is like a treasure trove waiting to be explored. Fact 1. Picture this. You're sitting down to a meal, and what's served to you seems straight out of a scene from a thriller movie. But hold on to your seats, because in South Korea, this isn't fiction, it's a culinary tradition known as Sannakji. His unique dish involves the consumption of raw octopus so fresh that it appears to be moving on your plate, earning it the nickname Live Octopus. Now, before you start imagining a horror movie scenario, let's set the record straight. The octopus isn't actually alive when it's served. It's been recently killed, but its nerve endings are still firing, causing it to twitch and wriggle, creating the illusion of movement. Fact 2. Plastic surgery has become a pervasive phenomenon in South Korea, reflecting the country's unique beauty standards and cultural attitudes. Renowned for its innovative medical techniques and cutting-edge technology, South Korea has emerged as a global hub for cosmetic procedures. Among the most sought-after surgeries is double eyelid surgery, a procedure aimed at creating a defined crease in the eyelid to achieve a more westernized appearance. This fixation on altering eye shape reflects the influence of Western beauty ideals within Korean society. However, the obsession with plastic surgery transcends gender boundaries. Both men and women undergo a myriad of procedures, ranging from rhinoplasty to jawline contouring, in pursuit of aesthetic perfection. This cultural emphasis on physical appearance underscores the pressure individuals feel to conform to societal beauty norms, driving the demand for cosmetic enhancements to unprecedented levels. Fact 3. Rich cultural tradition of hospitality and communal dining in South Korea. Rather than a simple inquiry about food consumption, asking if someone has eaten rice carries layers of meaning. It's a way to express genuine concern for the other person's health and happiness, as well as an invitation to share in the joys of culinary delights together. In Korean culture, meals are not just about satisfying hunger. They're about forging connections and strengthening relationships. Sharing a meal is a deeply ingrained social custom where friends, family, and even acquaintances come together to bond over delicious food and lively conversation. So, the next time you're greeted with the question, "Did you eat rice?" in South Korea, remember that it's more than just a casual inquiry, it's an invitation to partake in the warmth and hospitality that define Korean culture. Fact 4. South Korea boasts some of the most unusual museums in the world, offering a glimpse into the quirky and eccentric side of Korean culture. Among these, perhaps, conform to societal beauty norms, driving the demand for cosmetic enhancements to unprecedented levels. The most peculiar is Poopuland, a museum dedicated entirely to the exploration of poop. Yes, you heard that right. At Poopuland, visitors can embark on a fascinating journey through exhibits showcasing the history of poop, its ecological significance, and even participate in a playful poop party. It's an experience that's as educational as it is entertaining. But wait, there's more. Ever heard of the Haewoojae Museum? This museum takes eccentricity to a whole new level by being housed in a building shaped like a giant toilet. Once the home of a former mayor with a peculiar fascination for toilets, this museum is a tribute to bathroom culture like no other. Fact 5. South Korea operates on a unique age-counting system that might leave you scratching your head. Unlike the standard practice in many parts of the world, simply determined by the number of years since birth, South Korea has its own cultural concept of age. Enter the Korean age system. Here, individuals are considered to be 1 year old at birth, setting them off on a slightly different age trajectory from the get-go. Confused yet? Hang on, it gets more interesting. In this system, everyone's age increases by 1 on January 1st, regardless of their actual birthday. So, imagine this, a baby born in December might see themselves turning to years old in Korean age just a few days later when January 1st rolls around. Fact 6. In South Korea, there's a curious superstition that might make you think twice before reaching for that red pen. It's a belief deeply ingrained in the cultural fabric of the country, where the color red holds significant symbolism. Here's the deal. Writing someone's name in red ink is considered more than just a faux pas. It's seen as tempting fate, almost like casting a dark spell. Why? Well, in traditional Korean culture, red ink was exclusively used for writing the names of the deceased, a solemn practice rooted in centuries-old customs. Fast forward to today, and the superstition surrounding red ink remains as potent as ever. Many South Koreans still believe that writing a living person's name in red ink is akin to wishing them ill fortune or even death. Fact 7. South Korea boasts one of the most perilous borders on the planet, and it's all thanks to the Korean Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ for short. This strip of land, slicing between North and South Korea, is more than just a geographic boundary. It's a stark reminder of the division that has plagued the Korean peninsula for decades. Despite its name, the DMZ is anything but demilitarized. Instead, it's a heavily fortified zone, bristling with tension and military might. Barbed wire fences, land mines, and round-the-clock surveillance paint a grim picture of the DMZ's reality. For over half a century, this buffer zone has been a deadly battleground, witnessing skirmishes, espionage, and the constant threat of conflict. Fact 8. In South Korea, the decision to sport facial hair isn't just about personal style, it can affect your career prospects too. Unlike in many other cultures where beards are seen as a symbol of masculinity or rugged charm, South Korea holds a different view. Here, a preference for clean-shaven faces runs deep, and for good reason. Having a beard can be perceived as a sign of laziness or a lack of grooming standards, rather than a fashion statement. This cultural perspective is particularly prevalent among older generations, who often adhere to traditional beliefs about appearance and professor. Attitudes are evolving, especially among younger Koreans, who may embrace beards as a trendy and fashionable choice. Fact 9. In South Korea, there's a curious phenomenon known as electric fan death that haunts the collective psyche. It's a widespread fear, deeply ingrained in the culture, that sleeping with an electric fan running in the room can lead to a grim demise. This unsettling myth, often referred to as fan death, suggests that the circulating air from the fan can cause hyperthermia or suffocation, particularly in poorly ventilated spaces. Despite numerous scientific studies debunking this notion and confirming that electric fans pose no real danger when used correctly, the fear of fan death persists among many South Koreans. As a result, some take precautions like setting timers on their fans or avoiding sleeping with them on all night. Fact 10. When it comes to internet speed, South Korea reigns supreme on the global stage. As of 2020, South Korea proudly holds the title for the fastest wireless internet speeds in the world, with mobile internet speeds averaging a whopping 3.4 times faster than the global average of 35.96 megabits per second. South Korea has established itself as an unrivaled internet powerhouse. What's even more remarkable is the country's continuous improvement in internet speed, with a 10% increase in recent years. This rapid enhancement solidifies South Korea's position at the forefront of technological advancement. And there you have it, 10 mind-blowing facts about South Korea that showcase the country's unique culture, traditions, and technological prowess. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey. Be sure to stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore even more captivating topics from around the world. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Until next time, take care and keep exploring.